Welcome to our how-to video series. In this video, we will cover the process of adding an Azure target to Turbonomic using Azure AD Service Principal. As you will see in the screen, the elements we need to enter Azure targets are the Azure directory or tenant ID, Azure application ID, and the application client secrets. So let's switch to Azure Portal and see how do we create and collect these elements. So here I am in the Azure Portal. You can see I have a couple of VMs, one Linux and the other Windows. We'll see that later. So let's jump into the Azure Active Directory section where we're going to create the app. So once you're in the default directory, go into app registration and create a new registration. Let's give it a name. For example, we'll call it Turbonomic in this example. You can leave everything at default. The only thing you required to complete it is just to provide it with a URL. It can be anything. I'm just going to use the Turbonomic URL and register. Now we have the application ID and the tenant ID in the same screen, so make sure to collect them. Now we're going to create a secret for that application. So it's very important to note that you must copy it right now because this is the last time you're going to see that secret showing up. And to add API permissions, click on the API permissions, add API permissions, select the Azure Service Management in that screen, and then simply check the box user impersonation. The next step will be to assign the permissions to the subscriptions. So let's click with my primary subscription, and I'm going to go into IAM or access control. And now I'm going to add permissions. So we're going to show you two examples. In order to execute actions, we'll need either owner or contributor, and you select that here. So this will allow us to execute actions. And let's select the application we just created. And for the second subscription, we'll show you the read-only level where we just need to collect metrics, but we will not be able to do. So we have two requirements. One is the reader, and again, select the application. And the second is the requirement for storage account contributor. We use that just to collect the memory metrics that we generate on Azure in order for us to ingest the data. That's the only reason. And now both subscriptions will be discovered automatically by a single. So let's go back into Turbonomic. And let's enter all the information we collected earlier. So here we're going to paste the directory, the tenant ID, and the application client ID, and the secret, and click add. And once we click add, we need to click provide a name. Any name will work here, so feel free to provide something descriptive, and click add. So now in a few seconds, you'll see the screen refreshes, and the purple one is the Azure Principal I entered, and as a result of it, we discovered two subscriptions automatically. And if I click the subscription, you can see the two pay-as-you-go accounts that are related to that Service Principal. So we need about 30 minutes to discover your entire Azure environment, but as you can see, here is my two subscription. I'm going to click on the My RG resource group that we discovered, and you can see two of my VMs showing up, my Linux and my Windows one. And you will see the same VM on my Azure Portal. So that concludes our video, and we'd like to thank you again for watching.